For best results, listen to these affirmations with stereo headphones. Give them your undivided attention and listen to them daily to fully encode your energy field and neurology with these new beliefs. Before we get started on the affirmations, I want you to just take a moment to relax your mind and body and move yourself into a state of coherence. You are at your most receptive state when you've released holding on to any tension in your body and have synchronized your brain and heart into a coherent rhythm. Start by moving your awareness down to your heart center at the center of your chest. If you need help anchoring your awareness at your chest, you can put your hand there, on your sternum or that hollow part of your chest. Focus your attention there. Once you feel that shift in your awareness, consciously slow your breathing down. Begin by taking a couple of deep, conscious belly breaths. Inhaling to the count of 4, holding to the count of 4, and exhaling to the count of 4. Repeat that deep, conscious belly breath a few more times. Feel the relaxation just wash over you on all levels. Let yourself melt into this feeling of relaxation, deepening it wherever you can. From this relaxed state, maintaining your heart center awareness, focus on the things in your life that you're grateful for, that you appreciate. In your home, in your relationships, in your community, think about the things that evoke that feeling of thankfulness. Gratitude and appreciation are 2 of the 4 emotions that move you into brain and heart coherence. And it's that coherent rhythm between your brain and your heart that gives you deep access to your subconscious. Continue to let yourself feel grateful as we move into these affirmations. Boundaries are a practice in truth and love. It's healthy for me to form and maintain boundaries. I have amazing, multilayered, protective and nourishing energetic boundaries. My 360-degree impersonal boundary system is always and unapologetically on. As my chakras pick up on the signals in my local and non-local environments, my energetic boundaries automatically filter what to let in and what to keep out. My impersonal energetic boundaries only allow the energy, people, guidance, thoughts, situations, opportunities, and healings that bring my core spiritual essence more into my real life. My impersonal energetic boundaries automatically and decisively reject other people's disowned low-frequency material. They help me to listen to my inner voice and use my vital force to follow my instincts. I'm always inside the membrane of my energetic boundaries. All of my inner material is contained within the membrane of my energetic boundaries. There is always neutral space between my boundaries and another person's boundaries. I always have and perceive the neutral space that's there between my boundaries and other people's boundaries. My personal universe of wants, feelings, and desires are contained within my energetic boundaries. Another person's universe of wants, feelings, and desires are contained within their boundaries. And there's always neutral space between our boundaries. There's always neutral space between where someone else's physical and psychological space ends and where mine begins. I only ever create adult-to-adult connections with the other adults in my life. There is no boundary intrusion that is justified. I have a right and a duty to set and enforce limits to protect my self-esteem, maintain self-respect, and enjoy healthy relationships. My impersonal, unapologetic boundaries are always on. I set limits and stick to them easily. I don't accommodate requests that don't feel good to me. If someone asks me to do something that's outside of the limits I've set, I easily and unapologetically say no. It's easy for me to say no, or I need some time to think about it, to the desires or wishes of others. No is a strong expression of self-affirmation I can make. I'm always aware of what I'm really feeling, thinking, and wanting in any situation. I'm always aware of my own inner life and know that it's different from someone else's. I never give up my own inner world to get acceptance or approval from others. I daily have my own approval. I give myself the full right to have my own inner world, and I always grant others the right to have their own inner worlds. It's always my decision who I let close and how close I let them. I always have choice in who I let close and how close I let them through the sharing of my inner world. I always set limits on any unacceptable behavior from others. I always have a right to my needs. I always have a right to, at a minimum, be treated with respect. I never ignore or overlook my actual experience. I never dismiss or mute my own internal experiences. I always hold attentive space for my own inner life. I easily sense and determine what my own inner life is. I can easily make up my mind. I always have choice on when I allow information from others in and when I keep it out. I manage contact with others well, keeping the integrity, freedom, and expression of myself healthy. I know my unique individuality can distinguish and keep out of my boundaries what's not me or mine. My inner life of beliefs, thoughts, feelings, decisions, choices, experiences, wants, needs, intuition, sensations within my body are all contained within the membranes of my energetic boundaries. I can easily differentiate which experiences are my own and which are coming from other people. I always choose who I allow to enter into my inner life. I have the ability to discover, be, and live from my true self, being aware of the inherent love, fullness, and happiness of my true self. I can easily discern between appropriate behavior and inappropriate behavior in myself and others. I'm flexible and go with the flow of an interaction in a relationship, knowing that my inner life will provide me with a constant monitoring system for my needs and wants. I always trust my gut feelings. I always listen to the gut responses I feel. It is these instincts that help me use my vital force wisely. My gut instincts and feelings are responding to the subliminal signals from others that reflect their intention, attitude, and levels of consciousness. I always know when it's healthy, appropriate, and self-affirming to choose to help someone rather than myself. I make conscious, fully aware choices in my relationships and interactions. I form my own opinions based on my own inner life, and I recognize that others' opinions are based on their own inner lives. I take responsibility for seeing that my needs and wants are met after knowing what they are. I feel healthy empathy and compassion for others without needing to feel responsible for their feelings or fix them. I do not take on feelings that don't belong to me. My time, my attention, my resources, and my vital force are mine, and only for the thoughts, intentions, dreams, and relationships I choose. I'm always aware that other people create what they think and feel, and are in control of what they do or don't do. They create their reality tunnel. I am not responsible for how they take in data, assign it meaning, and create their emotions. I get to control what data I take in when others are sharing their reality with me. I only allow myself to feel emotions about other people's realities when their truths match my own. I have the right to refuse intimacy of any kind. Asserting my boundaries is good for the well-being of others and myself. How other people respond or react to my boundaries is not my problem. I now fully reclaim the emotional, physical, intellectual, and spiritual parts of myself.